Was I a clever little shit or what? Hi, I'm Bill Fitzpatrick. This is the Way of the Action Principles back when I was I think I was in the 8th grade. Roger W. Babson, who started Babson College in the town that I lived in, had a Bible contest. And his Bible contest was you got $1 up to $100 for every Bible verse that you memorized, and then you went to his office and you said the Bible verses. So I had this friend who told me that he was studying these blah, 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 and he was going to do it, And so I'm thinking about it. So, all right. He goes up and he gets like 64 Bible verses, and old Mr. Babson gives him $64. Then I go in there and I said, and Jesus wept, and Jesus wept, and Jesus wept. And I said this 100 times. And the old man's like looking at me, befuddled. He said, "You're saying the same thing over and over again." I said, "Yes, sir, but there's nothing in the rules. You just said, say 100 Bible verses and you get $100. So he goes, "Yeah, I guess that's right." So I get $100. My friend only got like the 60 or whatever. All right. So the next year, I'm trying to figure, okay, they're changing the rules a little, okay, but, I read the rules. I said, well, now I could say the 100 shortest. So I spent all my time trying to figure out the 100 shortest Bible verses. And I go up to the old man and I did the same thing. He goes, "Oh, you again. What do you got? Another trick?" And I said the same thing. He goes, "Oh, come on. Come on. Now, this is not the spirit of this." I said, "Come on, sir, the rules." He goes, They pay me the $100 again. Now, 4 years later, Babson College at the time gave a scholarship to somebody from the high school where the college was, and a town scholarship. So I wrote an essay and talked about how I had scammed the founder of the college, not once, but twice. And guess what? I got that scholarship. Now, as it turned out, over the summer, I was like, this was a business college. I'm thinking the last thing I wanted, no, I don't, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go into business. So I went home and I told my father, and he said, "Well, you're going to do something because you're not going to sit home here if you're not going to take this scholarship. So you're an idiot and you should, but whatever." And I didn't do that. But, I don't know. I always thought that was a cute little, cute little story of a little shit trying to beat the founder of Babson College. Take what you will, discard the rest, improve yourself, and help others.